This is Mike with Echo Firearm Training. We are doing our concealed carry defense class here at Take Aim Range in Pageland. So it's a really nice range. You can see what's behind me. Just parked right here in the little instructor area. So this little area we're at is just for instructors. So the classes we have, we would be in this little area by ourselves and not anybody else to be over here. And this is specifically for the concealed carry defense class, part 1. And what we're doing is a part 1 class now. So I just wanted you to see what it was like, and kind of see what you would expect if you were part of if you were going to do the defense class with us. I have Jared over here teaching the guys right now, so I'm just going to play it some, or I'm going to point it towards him and let you kind of see what he's doing.
Pull. Nice tight grip. Then you can start squeezing with your whole hand. So it's going to be a matter of, it's a little bit finesse, a little. It's not a matter of like shooting. You get a nice hard nice hard squeeze on the gun. But from the draw, it's just a matter of control. Firm handshake. I can hold it. So when I pull out, I'm as close to my grip as I possibly can be. Let's try that. All right. So first step, clear garment, get the good grip. Get as good a grip as you can. How's that feel? Remember, like, feel that. Remember how that feels. Try to replicate that, all right? From there, 90 degrees out. Hand up here, let go of that garment, because first, you don't need the garment anymore, and this preps your hand for the next step. Bring that to the front of your body and meet your hands together. Keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight, as close as you can, all right? Come around. Nope, stay up.
By the way, I just want to let you know that, like, again, we're at Take Aim Range in Pageland, and this is a wonderful range. So if you need a place to shoot and you're close to the Pageland area, this is a great place to come.
You do have a little bit of space here. It's going to be a matter of the holster, the draw. But here's how we're going to fix it, right? We're gonna fix it by does most of it. This hand can't clamp down too bad because you got to grip. This hand though can squeeze like a vice. That's its whole job. Make sure to index it along the frame of the pistol whenever we're not shooting. Right? So this hand here. All right. Show me how you. See how all this space in here? Is it possible to try to put the bottom of your palm? So take your left hand and kind of rotate it this way a little bit. You want to try to get your fingers around this side of your hand. Yeah, that's a little better. You just want to try to get as much squeeze as you possibly can. And I know it's a little different for concealed carry guns. They're smaller. It's just, it's half the grip of this. So the point is going to be try to get as much finger of this hand on the fingers of this hand. That way you can squeeze the gun here, and you can also, like, it's two sides of the gun being pressed together. As opposed to just one hand, and this hand kind of clamp the thumbs, clamp the grip, and when the holster's in a better spot, you'll be able to get this. All right. The thing is, for the three, when your hands meet together, nice and tight. Right here, if you had to, take care of business. Get away from me. Get back. Get out of my house. Whatever the case may be. You're not taking my car. And then from there, nothing should change. Nothing should change. You got your grip. All you're going to do is from here, from this 3, you're looking at your target because you don't want it to disappear while you're drawing your gun. Present the gun, trying to, like, peripheral vision, finding the sights. And then when they're in front of you and your target, switch to your eyes are staring at the front sight. Does that make sense? So look at your target. You're referencing the target. I press the gun out. I'm finding the sights, peripheral vision, finding the sight. Now they're in between my eye and the target. Now I'm watching my front sight. Does that make sense? All right. So, while we're here, go ahead and present. So, present all the steps. And we're so for these little guns, as much. You want the most mechanical advantage advantage you can get at holding these things, right? Little guns, they take multiple shots to stop things, you know, and there's more recoil because it weighs less and smaller. You know, it's just, you want every advantage you possibly can. So what I'm going to say is, so take your grip, stick it out, right? What you're going to want to do, actually go ahead and load it. I'm going to get in front of you so you can see. All right? Get your gun pressed out. Make sure that you don't lock your elbows out. All right? You want it a little bit bent. It's going to make like a shock absorber for the gun. Does that make sense? My elbows, if my elbows are locked, all the energy is going to be this. Straight up my arms and my shoulders, the gun's going to go up in the air. If I just unlock these a little bit, this gun's going to go more into my body. Does that make sense? Same thing, thinking about taking your elbows and handing them out a little bit. Not only will it more of a shock absorber for your body this way as opposed to straight arm up in the air. The second thing is, if I take my elbows up, I can take the muscles in my shoulder, chest, and push the gun like this. Does that make sense? I can, not only am I squeezing with my hands, which your forearms, you know, that can get tiring for a while. I can take my shoulders, chest, and push my hands together like this. Does that make sense? Instead of just going squeeze, I can take my hands and go. Which, and I'm not saying you do it to where you shake, but these muscles are much stronger than this. And especially if you do any kind of training, this doesn't last very long. This death grip, which is important, to get a good squeeze on the gun. So take your elbows, instead of locking them out, relax them a little bit, turn them up. That way you can kind of press here. You should kind of feel it in here a little bit. We need all the help we can get with these kind of guns. You know, does that make sense? So think about that. So go ahead and holster up. I know.
Here we go.
I know, right?
We throw this away and I'll leave here today.
All right. So all very deliberate steps. All very deliberate. So one, clear garment. As good a grip as you possibly. It's kind of like a thumb check grip because we can't get our thumb around, right? Two, hold it. Gun from holster, rotate, bring your thumb around. Nice strong grip as you can possibly get. From here, if you need to, you can shoot someone. Three, bring it as close as you can to your body, nice and tight, up in front of your face. You kind of index your sight. You got the weapon between you. Four, present that. And like I said, kind of make sure you're not like over rotating your elbows. You're just, instead of having them where your elbows are pointing down, they're just going to point more out. That way you've got a little shock absorber, and you can press the gun together with your arms and your hands. All right. Whew. All right. Holster up. What are we going to do with you? Let's see here. Can you? All right. Grab. How high up can you get? What do we need to do to adjust this holster this way or cant it either way to get it to where you can get as high as you can on there?
It might just be me pull it back here.
It could be. Try that. Go on your own time. Go ahead and get that good grip. Get a good grip. Right now, 190 out. Much better. Much better. That's what we want to see. So let's cant that. Yeah, so if instead of straight up, you're gonna kind of cant it back. That way you can get as high as you can.
I just have to purposely try to get
Yes,
higher.
like before you try to pull this from the holster, that grip's got to be that grip you just had. Wonderful. The ones you had before, where you're back here,
Right.
well, you might get one shot, and then who knows what's gonna happen. Does that make sense? So, yeah, let's kind of this cant here. That'll work. Let's do that. That same grip you had. That's what I want to see all day. You grow high as you can get it. Here, all right.
Okay.
All right. So once again, step one, clear garment, solid grip. Get that solid grip. That's the key to everything. All right. 2, 90 degrees out toward target. Hand comes to your chest. That way it's real close so you can grab that pistol. 3, close, nice tight to your body. Good grip. Thumb on thumb. Yeah, there we go. Squeezing your, the reason why that is squeezing your hand doesn't do anything. You got to squeeze the gun. This thumb up here, this thumb here though, That's pressure on the pistol, not your wrist. Your wrist is strong. You don't need help. You know this. Does it make sense? I'm talking in a circle. All right. Yeah, much better. Much better. It should feel a lot better in your hand, because if you fire it like this, you're going to be able to shoot it again and again. So you got it tight, nice and tight, as tight as you can get it. You're watching your target. You know where it is. Present the gun, find the sights, line them up, extend. Nice. All right. So in reverse, same kind of thing. Put it back. And the important thing about reholstering is we're never in a hurry to reholster. Never. You want to get this out nice and quick. Take care of whatever you got to do. But yeah, looking, finding it, totally cool. We're not in a hurry to. You definitely don't want to train. Bang! Bang! Because then you will do it in a situation. You will absolutely be like, aha! Well, yes, you will. You will. Whatever you do, 1,000 reps of bang, bang, and then sometimes someone comes and tries to carjack you. You're like, aha! Yeah, maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. Now you got to fight. Who knows, right? But the reholster, super deliberate, all the time in the world. All right. So from here, nice and slow and smooth. Go from 1 to 4. Think about the steps in your head, all right? Draw. Is my grip good? Right? 90 degrees, my hands out of the way. 3, I'm meeting my hands in front. I'm watching my target, trying to find my sights. I found my sights, all right? So on you, deliberate, think about those steps. I don't want this. I want to know that you are thinking about grip, garment, 90 degrees. I can fight from here if I need to. I meet my hands, I can control, I can still fight from here, find my sight, so I can make a good shot. You have to get that slow, because you're not going to talk. Your head's going to be faster. But I want deliberate, nice and slow on your own. Go ahead, whenever you're ready, go from the whole from the grip to the present. All right, go ahead. Think about each step while you're doing it. Nice and slow, deliberate. I like it. A little bit.
It's still,
I know.
I've done it that way. That's probably why I've
Right.
shot the
Don't-
gun.
If to be completely honest, all right, go ahead. Hold on. So remember what I said earlier about when you're it's a loaded weapon, right? So we're training. If we start talking, bring this gun in and nice, keep it in a good ready position. There's one is on in a holster or in a case. Away. 2 is in your hands, ready. This is not ready. This is you mentally checking out that this is a loaded gun and it's not safe. Does that make sense? If you have the gun here in a ready position, which is what this holster, number 2 and number 3, they're ready. You can fight. You know what I mean? So in terms of if you're on the line, you're taking instructions or whatever, have this ready. That way your mindset is, I'm training with a loaded gun, I'm safe, I'm in control. Don't ever let this waver. Don't ever think about, oh, I'm done shooting, so now I can remove my ear pro, and always be aware of where this is. Once again, like earlier, like I said, this will breed this confidence and deliberateness when you start using this gun. So just be aware, keep it in your space, be aware of where it is, nice and safe, and that way we can talk and still be in that training mode. Does that make sense? So don't. Got it?
Yeah.
The grip is much better. But like I said, especially for you and the revolver, the most important thing for any kind of concealed is going to be 1, grip. Without that, we're in trouble when we start putting rounds down. Does that make sense? So, all right, so kind of familiar with how that works, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start shooting. But we're going to work our way backwards. We're going to work our way backwards nice and slow. So we're going to start from here. Compressed ready. All right? And then I'm going to say target, threat, fire, whatever. We'll figure it out. And then you extend, find your sights, fire the shot. I'm going to switch these targets. I want you shooting the silhouette. So we'll shoot some from here, right? Present, fire. Then we're going to go from here. Present, fire. Does that make sense? And then finally, here. which is just, we're just going to work our way back. You know, shoot a few here and there. We'll, you know, we'll probably do, you got five in the gun, right? We'll probably do 5 each. That way you guys can, it's the best way to break it up because you have to reload. Let me switch your targets quick. We're like 4 yards and 12 feet. This will work fine. This will work fine. Now, this is not. Yeah, go ahead, and line it. This is not a speed thing. I'm thinking about these steps and I'm doing them correctly. Does that make sense? All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. And get it out of the holster. Go to high ready. Go to that third position. Good grip. Good grip. Good grip. All right. So go ahead and put your hands. So you're at 3. That pistol's going to be like this. Yep. You are your grip is set. Everything's ready to shoot. All you're going to do is you're going to present it, find those sights. When you get extended, we're not firing yet. We're going to get extended and then squeeze out the trigger. Just put one on range. All right. So you're here. We're in. We're compressed. Right. I'm going to say threat. From there, you're going to do present the gun, fire 1, and then we'll come back and do it again. All right. So eyes and ears ready. Threat! Come back in, come back in, come back in. All right, so we're doing the same thing. Here's something I want you to think about. You guys shot in the exact same spot. See that? All right, so from here, right, as you're presenting your gun to the target, you're going to try to find your sights. That's also when you're finding your trigger. All right. Now, obviously, from at position 2 and 3, you can fire the gun, and if you needed to, you would find the trigger then, right? But for this, I want you to start as you're finding your sights. You're finding a trigger, and that way, what we're trying to do is, as the gun presents, when you get here, you're ready to fire. You don't want to start getting here and then go, okay, now I can prep my trigger and fire. Does that make sense? Like when the gun's extended, I want you ready to be able to pull the trigger. So as you find your sights, I'm gonna flip the gun so you can see. As I'm finding my sights, I'm also finding.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get a tripod here and put this up so you guys can just watch the whole class, and I can help Jared out some. So let me find my tripod. I remember what I did with it. Here it is. All right, so we're gonna set this up so you guys can just watch the whole thing.
We're simulating being in the middle of a draw. Threat. And the trigger.
Just bear with me here a second.
As we do this, great shot.
Till I get this set up.
I want you to shoot. I want you to go a little faster.
And I don't fall off this hill.
This is, I want to see if you can draw and hit a decent sized target. So, like, accuracy goes away as you go faster. The faster you go, the more wider your target's going to be. That's fun, right? I would rather you be around, practicing going a little faster.
Uh-oh.
We're not trying to shoot bullseye. We're trying to present the gun and get shots on a target. Does that make sense? So as you're going, push yourself a little bit, kind of.
All right. Somebody tell me if that's not a good view.
That's all good.
Anybody watching that there would be a better angle?
Yeah, better case. And we're still getting great shots on a human target, right? Nice and tight.
Can everybody see?
You're watching your targets, not me. Red. You hurried up a little bit. You see that one hit? Yeah. But I like the idea is exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. All right. Threat. There we go. You're empty.
All right.
So from here, yeah, go ahead. There we go. Tap that. like I said, try to get the idea of confident gun handling. There's no reason for you to ever walk around with a gun to your side or anything like that, right? Alright. He's gonna shoot his too. Threat! Threat! Nice, very nice. Let's unload it, make sure it's clear. It's so weird it doesn't look back.
I've seen a lot like that, you know.
It's weird.
I know
Alright,
it is.
so when we can come back, reload, or load back up. Load back up.
Well, how do you walk with it?
Just like that. Or put it in your holster.
Or
Because I mean, when you're not, that's where like going from the line, see, like what he's doing is perfect. Or you could literally, I'm talking about when we're up here, you're like going back and forth and loading your gun. As long as you're pointing in the safe direction, I don't really care. But in terms of loading, unloading, manipulating, that's that whole idea of, you know, positive control.
Probably. I mean, they could have one sitting around. I go ask.
I mean,
Yeah, we could check.
just to borrow, you know,
Yeah.
maybe.
Let me go ask Tony.
Sure.
Be right back.
I feel like she teaches a woman revolver class. I think I saw it on her website, maybe.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot.
I know this holds 6 plus 1 in chamber,
Mhm.
but since she's got 5 and for right here, you just want me to do 5? That way we keep.
Sure.
on
That
rotation.
you know what? That works just fine. Yeah.
So yeah, looking at the holster out is good to find out here.
Yes. Oh yes. Yes.
Oh.
That would have been. Oh my. That'd been the worst thing ever. Like seriously, you're like. Like. I'd die of embarrassment.
I kind of did.
Yeah. Better to find these things out now. Much better to find them out now.
You see, I'm kind of thinking now too. I mean, this is just the one I've had.
Right.
I'm thinking more about.
The outside's always going to be more comfortable, and for a gun that size, it probably wouldn't be too bad in terms of concealing. Anything you start getting a little bigger like this, inside the waist is kind of the only way you can do it if you're not wearing a jacket. But that's how it works. Just holsters, you get what you pay for. You know, if you're buying $300 shark skin leather holster, well, hey, that's on you. But it's gonna be $50, $40.
Yeah.
But
I looked at the $50 ones. I'm like,
but they do last forever. Like, you know,
Or somebody got me this off Amazon.
yeah, this was a $30 Kydex holster off of Amazon, but it's Kydex. I've had it for
Yeah, I don't have
4 years. This thing will last forever. I'll run it over with a truck. So, you know, it's an $100, but it covers the trigger. Never folds closed. Super easy to put it on. You do? What's that?
where's this guy?
Okay. Do you prefer this one more?
Well, just call it smaller. I was thinking in terms of.
Yeah. But there's a little give and take. There's a little give and take. Like if it's too small to like hold, you know, or it's uncomfortable to shoot. I mean, like, to be honest, this gun isn't much larger than that one, but it is a 9mm, and it's still going to conceal like the same kind of way. So if the sky is easier to shoot, you know, and it's not too much bigger, maybe start because
Working with that.
yeah, 380 isn't a great round for shooting people. 9mm is not super great, but it's like I'd say it's like bare minimum from my personal taste and experience. You know, more gun, the merrier, you know. But they are super. Have a little holster there, and you can put it in a pocket or in a suit or something. I mean, like they're great to have, but it wouldn't be my go-to every day. It'd be my situational. I gotta have it because it's hot outside. I'm wearing a polo suit. You know what I mean? But yeah, just play. Since you shoot your own backyard. day.
Yeah.
All right, so you can shoot. We're all loaded up?
Yep.
All right, good. All right, so. Come back here. No big deal. All right, so. Go ahead, get the gun out. But from here, now, this is a little backward. I just told you. I know I said you point the gun to the ground. We're actually we're going to have it like at your hip. As if you were simulating the draw. Wherever your holster is, pull it out, but be there. Does that make sense? Because we're going from, this is going to be the 2, 3. That's what we're, like, a moment ago we were going 3, fire. Now we're going from 2, 3, fire. Okay? Make sense? So go ahead and pull them out. Get ready. So you just pull it out of the holster and simulate it being at the holster. Right? So this is you clearing garment. To 2, you're 90 degrees. 3, you meet the hands, and then you're just doing what we did earlier. Present the gun, find the targets. All right? So go ahead, go back to number 2. Go back to 2. I'm gonna say threat, nice, and the key is smooth. I don't, as we go on, it's not so much, right? It's more 3, 4. Does that make sense? It's gonna be, because I mean we're breaking it down, but it's all gonna be one motion. At the end of the day, it's this. You know? So try not to be a robot. You can start that way if that's the case, but before the day is over, think more. It's all one motion. We're gonna get there. So here we go. Watch targets. Don't watch me. Threat. Get up. Get out. No. You're good. You're fine. You're doing great. And threat. Bring it up. Present the gun. Threat. Make sure when you're finding your sights, when you're finding your trigger. All right, and threat. A little too fast. So I'm gonna say threat. All right. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Load them back up. That one at home.
I thought
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, it's worth trying. Well, that's the thing about classes is that you learn what you need.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
what I'm saying. We're trying to figure this out now as opposed to,
Yeah.
you know.
That's why you train. Yeah, you train with stuff because you don't know what you need until you start using it. Unless we're but I like it. And I could get you a really cool inside the waistband for that little thing, the best holster you've ever seen. Imagine the one like that, how detailed it is. Cool.
We were just talking a while ago.
You like outside?
Well, this is the only one I've ever had inside.
You really got to get used to it. It's a little different. I mean, a gun that small, you could about do outside and be fine.
That's what we're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
what we were
Pretty
saying.
much good. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could.
You want more new targets?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put
Face
new
them
ones.
up.
Let's put new ones up there. I got you.
Cool.
You thought?
So, not bad. Big things that I don't want. I'm not. So when you got the gun here, you're coming from 2 to 3. The big thing more people are going to do this is they're going to go from 2 and they're going to go to 3. Like they're gonna like bowl. They're gonna take this thing. Take that third part and go. Right? You don't want that. First off, here's the reason why. If you're 2, 3, right? From here, I can engage my target. I'm at 2. This entire time. The entire time. My gun is pointed at my target, you know, for the most part. As soon as I clear the holster, dangerous. I'm dangerous. I'm still dangerous. If you clear the holster and go like this, I'm not dangerous until my arms are completely extended. And if I'm close to someone, I might not want to have my arms extended anyway. You definitely wouldn't want someone to go, and then you grab my hand, you know, stop me from. You definitely wouldn't want that. So the reason why you go from 2 in front of your body is so you have the ability to fire, and you're also giving yourself a better chance to be on target because you can extend. But you definitely don't want to. You definitely want to hit in front of your face, in your space. You can control it, protect it, and I can find my sights as fast as possible, as opposed to, oh, there's my sight. All right. The other one's fishing, but we're not doing that. So make sure we get it here. We're gonna do that same thing one more time. We're gonna start actually drawing. That's a little more precarious because you've got to grab this. I mean, starting off drawing is slow and deliberate because you have to. I mean, I'm doing this on purpose. Then that's going to be the absolute slow part. All right, so we're going to go from 2 again. Same thing. We're going to go from 2 to 3 for a second. All right, we're going to come back here. Okay. So go ahead and draw. Get it out. So we're here. Yeah, we just cleared our garment. Guns out to 2. Make sure that we come to 3 so we can find our sights as fast as possible, and then extend. All right, here we go, and threat. Much better. Come back. And make sure when we're coming back, come back in that same motion. All right, keep it, just ingrain it. It's you definitely don't want to come. You don't want to have this good draw and push out, and then come back like this. Make sure we're ingraining that motion. So ready? Same thing. Threat! Good. Back. Threat! Threat! Let's unload them. All right. While we're here, it's okay to we're not drawing. It's okay to be fast here and then take a little more time to pull your trigger. Right now we're not where you're wanting. It's okay to have this fast and then take your time to make sure your sights. I definitely don't want you smacking the trigger because you're like trying to be as fast as your draw. That'll come in time. That'll absolutely come in time. Draw the pistol, then work your trigger just like we did over here. You were shooting nice, so I know you can. That's why I watched that earlier. I know you can pull, nice, smooth, as fast as you can be safely, and then work your sights and your trigger. Don't. That way, it's okay to slow down to make sure we're getting. Come on back, old my gun. whole thing. All right. Most important thing, and the thing that can take the most time, and that's okay for now, is clearing the garment. Solid grip, because you are screwed if you pull your gun out. And you got all this. This is a bad day. Like, this is all gonna be bad. Solid grip. First thing. I mean, I don't care if it takes, and then you draw, because it's just gonna come with repetitions. All right. It's totally okay. Do not rush that, and then, because you're gonna have a bad day. All right. So, whole thing. We're gonna clear garment. Make sure it's all set where you need to be. Can't it? Yep. All right. So, we're from here. You can have your hands. I don't care where you have your hands. Doesn't matter. Just threat, garment. Think about it. Think about the steps. Solid grip before you ever clear any holster. Come to 2. Come to 3. Present. All right. Yeah, that's gonna. All right. Hand it. Good. All right. All right. Nice, slow, and deliberate. All right? Threat! You don't put your gun at your foot. Probably shouldn't do that. Like I said, safe. All right? There's this little road you never go.
I thought we were holding it too.
No. This is from the whole get-go. So go ahead and holster up. We're going draw, present, fire. All 4 steps. And even if you were going to draw the pistol and then hold it, you definitely wouldn't. You literally pointed your gun at your foot. Ready, at a ready position. This, aware. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds like a broken record, but it's important to start engraving that stuff. Right then. Right. So, slow and deliberate. It's not a race. Fires first, and you don't try to catch up. It is all about you focusing on what you need to do it correctly. All right? Ready? Good. And then make sure you're coming back the same way. Okay? Coming back the same way. We're not firing the gun and then going. Make sure we're coming back the same way. We're ingraining that pathway. Make sense? It's very deliberate. You need to. If you practice the gun will do this as opposed to whatever else. Hold on. Right. Same way, back. Threat. Same way in the holster. Threat. Make sure as you push the gun forward, you're doing all this fine. When you get to here, you're doing okay. Get to here, and then like you're punching somebody in the face. Yeah, like you were stabbing somebody with a bayonet. Think about that gun, straight line. Finger out. Is that all? I haven't been. I was counting. I was watching. Well, we're gonna do a draw and all that anyway for good practice. All right, here we go. Threat. Okay. Make sure unload, show clear. Make sure. I gotta be wary with that. That's true. It's true.
You don't have to burn up ammo to practice that.
Oh yeah, the dry fire practice from the draw is beautiful, especially with your revolver. You can do it all day. You don't have to worry about racking a slider, and then you can click. especially now, right now we got all the time in the world to think about. Like, we're not, you know, don't draw the gun, and we're not like fishing to the target. We're not bowling. Just keep it all nice and tight. You know, that you're trying to make an L, basically, from the holster. Come on, come back up. Come on up, come on up. Try to get as many reps in as we can today, all right? Yeah, same kind of. Yeah. All these targets, all these targets. So same thing, same exact thing. Nice, consistent, solid grip before you draw the pistol. We're not bowling to the target. We're not coming up here and fishing to the target. The reason we're coming up here is so we can find these sights, press the gun out, find those sights as fast as possible, all right? All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Threat! Same way, same back, nice. I know. Being an awesome sport about it, I appreciate it. Threat! Back. Threat! Solid grip. That's why you're. Did that last shot feel weird?
Yeah.
Because your hands.
It
were
was
really
down.
Weird. It's not. It's definitely not a race. It's not about you. It's about you. So take the time to find perfect grip.
Yeah.
Perfect grip. Now I know it's going to be a lift. It's going to be a different spot with a different holster.
Right.
But that mechanic is going to be the same. Even if it's here or here or here or here, it doesn't matter. Grip. Solid grip. Let them draw it. Fine. Yeah. This feels right. I know this is right. Now, that's crucial and key. You don't have to go faster. You don't have to. Use this time now. Because I watch you shoot. You can. So I know it's a matter of grip, right? Grip! Come back the same way. Come back the same way. Grip!
Down again.
No. How many was that? Good. Paint it a little bit, whatever you got to do. That is key because. Great. Okay, all right. Unload.
So how many kids do you guys have again? Little girls? All right.
It took us 12 years to get her.
Oh wow. What took so long? I mean, what was?
Yep.
Well, there's something I want you to think about when you do this, and you got to really. Shooting is the most mental more than anything else. So when you walk up there now, I want you to imagine this guy's fixing to hurt your dog. This guy's holding her, but you really got to feel it and see what a difference it makes.
Right.
I mean, literally think about it. It's about to hurt. Or think about it.
Think about what?
Think about when she starts dating.
That's what I thought you said.
Right. He's 100%. we're definitely gonna get more into that. Right now we're working on this skill because it's not something just everybody knows how to do. But he's 100% right. Like think about what this defensive pistol, why you have it, why you're carrying it. It's for protection, right? I mean, you gotta start thinking, and we're gonna start implementing it here. As soon as you go from you draw, and it's not a piece of paper. It's something. It's a mindset. If I have to destroy it so it doesn't hurt me and my family. So when we go up here now, and we're gonna draw. I don't want this. That's not how life is. That's not the reason you would ever need to draw this pistol, right? I mean, I'm not saying role play, but it's just, I go from here, I'm gonna go here, so I can aim. I go from this, natural, normal, hey, how's it going? When I have to start getting to this pistol, if I have to fight, I'm ready to fight. Because that's what this is for. It's not, you're not carrying it and learning how to draw to be like, oh, this is fun. It is fun. That's not the purpose. The purpose is absolutely going to be, I'm here. Something's going on. I'm aware of something terrible, and I have to protect myself with it. Right? Think about why you're here learning this.
Let's do this. Let's do it. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I have this one all day, so
That's all right. Just, you want to use that?
yeah, we'll use.
Yeah, that way they can still be on there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Threat. Now, obviously, it's a little faster because he's done it a few times, but
And
he's.
see, I didn't even.
You hit target. That's what we're like.
I know.
It was faster than what you're doing, which is not a problem. It just comes with repetition. But he was very deliberate in what he was doing. It wasn't even slowly. Even slowly, you can see me here. I'm in line with my. Even slowly, I can be very deliberate and thinking about why this is what it is. Does it make sense? It slowly doesn't have to be, because that isn't the purpose of this. It's not the purpose of why you're carrying those. Does it make sense? Think about it, all right? Also, remember I said earlier, be slow, be reluctant to reholster. That also means be slow and reluctant to bring the gun back in, all right? Here's what I want you to start thinking about. We're gonna do the same kind of drill. After you fire this gun, right? It's going to be a matter of, I just had to fire at some threat. I want you to leave that gun there. I want you to draw, get a sight picture, fire the gun, get another sight picture. I want those sights on that target. Why? Why?
In case you miss.
In case you miss. Shooting somebody's kind of like a doctor giving medicine. Sometimes it works immediately, sometimes it doesn't, right? You might have to do it again. You might miss. So here's what I want. I want draw. This whole day is just going to be a little adding. Like Mike said, it's mental. It's mental. I want you to draw, think about the steps, draw, deliberate, fire the gun. Require sights. In your head, I want you thinking, did it work? Do I need to do it again? That's what you need to be thinking about. Assess that threat. It's a threat. It's on a piece of paper. It is, bam! Did it work? Is there anyone else? Am I safe? Is there a threat? Do I need to shoot him again? Because very soon, we're going to start shooting more than once. Because that's how life works.
And the only reason I shot twice is I do it so much it's just
right.
habit.
Which makes sense. But I want this nice, slow and deliberate draw. Fire the shot. Reacquire sights because you might have to do it again. And then say, I don't care. Did it work? Because later on, it's not going to work. And I'm going to say, try it again. Or he's still up, and you're going to have to shoot it again. So if you start practicing, that's not what you want. That's not what you want. You want to draw, present, same time. Perfect. I know, right? Bang! If it's still red, I'm ready. Then I have assessed the situation and where everyone's safe. Daughter's safe. Friends, family safe. You definitely don't want to start practicing. Bang! Because that's not how it is. All right? We're gonna start thinking about it. Come on up. Same thing. We're gonna draw. Fire around. Leave it out there. Your sights are on the target. Fire again. Think. Didn't work. Man, didn't work. Is he down? Come back in. All right. We're not in a hurry to get that gun out of the fight. If the gun had to go in the fight, leave it there until you're sure it's done. All right. So same thing. From the draw. Again, nice and assessed. All right, nice and slow, deliberate. Go ahead and reholster. That's what we want. The game isn't. It's called quick draw, not quick reholster. You want the gun presented quickly, and so you can address your threat. But you're not. If you got to pull a gun out and shoot someone, you're in a fight. Keep it there until you know you are safe. All right. Same thing. Here we go. Right. Didn't work. Keep it out. Keep it out. All right, bring it back in. Now, eventually, I don't want to keep yelling this stuff out. Start thinking. You guys don't have to yell it. You have to say it, but think it, because that's life. Bang. Did it work? All right, that kind of thing. Go ahead and reholster. Bring it back. Reholster. Great. Didn't work. Keep them covered. Keep it covered. Bring it back in. There we go. Rest down. Same thing. We're going to fire twice. We're going to fire twice because it didn't work. All right? 2 shots. 2 shots. Right. Keep it out. 2 shots not gonna work. Keep them out. Did it work? All right, threats down. Go ahead and bring it back in. I think we're empty. We're gonna draw anyway one more time because
It's fun.
it's good for you. It's good for you. Right. All right. Go ahead and unload. There we go. All right. Start. Oh, they come with the patches? Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we can all, especially you guys, you go out in your backyard and shoot anytime you want. And, you can get really, really good at shooting holes in paper, but that doesn't directly apply to thinking about protecting yourself, A bullseye class is much different than a combat defensive class. So, think of those things. Think of, start thinking more of why you're using it. I mean, we're acquiring the skills, of course, but why would you need them? Why would you use them? Why would they apply? How would you use them to be safe, as opposed to just bang? I hit things. You know what I mean? It's definitely not the useful one. It would have been right here.
Yeah, it was just a little high. I wasn't warmed up.
Should have been in the middle. It's all good. I should have fired if I adjusted my dot. I bet it's all over. I bet it's all over the place.
Oh, all over the place. I thought you were. Okay. I got some combos if you're hungry. I brought snacks. I mean,
Smart man. All right, let's get some more reps. Yeah. Oh, you're 5-round thing's killing me.
what?
This 5-round thing's killing me.
Oh yeah, it's a lot different.
Yeah, it is. For sure. All right, so we shot. We're gonna keep doing everything out of the draw. It's very important to keep the grip, get the rep. But we just fired twice, right? And shooting, like I said, with speed, you're accurate. The faster you go, the wider your field. It's okay for combat. I'm going to shoot somebody 2 times. What Mike? Does it make sense? We're not looking at bullseye. We're looking at consistency in your draw, consistency in your shot. A 6-inch, 4, 6, 8-inch group, you going bam, bam, is perfectly okay for this application. So if you find yourself shooting too close together, speed your shots up. It's going to be, the faster you do this, the wider it's going to be. So you're still going to be looking for your front sight. Bang, the gun goes off, find that front sight, and it's back on target, bang, right? You're still finding the front sight. It isn't a matter of just, you don't ever want to just, I think that's just your mouth. Definitely, present the gun, push the gun out, find that front sight, bang, bang again. It doesn't have to be super quick, but I want it to be I want it to be outside of comfort level. I don't want it to be bang, bang. I want it to be as if you had to shoot someone twice quickly. Does that make sense? So, present all that good stuff, all that deliberate draw, present, bang, and go a little faster than what you would shoot like a group. Does that make sense? It's going to be spread. That's why too close together, go faster. That's pretty much our mindset. If you're shooting too close together, speed this up. And then as you do that, as you speed up, you can go faster and faster in your group as you get more reps. All right? Everything's still the same. Solid grip as you get your draw. Make sure it comes up 90 degrees. Fight with it immediately. Point to your face. Bring the gun to you. Watch your sight. You're gonna shoot twice. You're still on the sight before you pull the trigger, and then you're finding your front sight again before you pull your trigger again. All right. Here we go. Good. Leave it at, hey, whoa. What do we talk about in terms of this? You're pulling your gun out to fight. This is a fight. We're not reholstering. We're gonna make sure this person's down. Did you hit it? Did you? No. So why would you put your gun away, right? I know we're only shooting twice, but the idea, you never know if it's effective or not. You got to make sure. You got to check. You got to keep that, whatever it is, covered. All right. Okay, go ahead and bring it back in. It's something to start ingraining now. You definitely. There's stories of people that have had to use guns defensively, and they do that, and they fire once, and it's go ahead, holster. Ready again. So the draw can be faster than what this is. Perfectly okay. Boom. Take the time to line the sights up. I don't want you slapping the trigger as soon as your arms are extended. That comes later on with practice. I want good, clean draw. All safe. Find those sights. Make sure they're on. Nice trigger, and then second shot when you first. Does that make sense? Right now, it's not going to be connected. Bang! It's going to be a first step, second step. Okay. With time, they will come as one fluid thing. But we got to make sure we're hitting. All right. Here we go. Good shot.